What's going on, everybody? This is Mr. Marcus Wall with Splinterlands Coliseum, joined with Z the Dragon, hanging out in moderation and doing cross commentary with us. Guys, we have the tournament in front of us, and it is a 1 DEC entry, so nobody can say that, hey, I can't play in this, and these are novice cards. And I don't know, if I had to venture a guess, you could probably rent all of the cards you need under 500 DEC, and most of them I would say under 100 DEC. We have but I don't know, Renton Myler, you know, he could be a little bit up there, but if he's only level 1, that can't be that much. We got Dr. K's in the house. How are you, my friend? Yeah, it is almost afternoon for me, but I still consider it morning for my mindset. So good morning, good afternoon. And it looks like I have a bye for the first round. That's cool. Give me a little cushion, and hopefully I can get through the qualifying round. I've been trying to catch on to the strategy so I can continue on in the tournament a little ways. I used to put my focus on bronze tournaments. Yeah, I can't complain too much either, Dr. K. Yeah, I mean, my needs are met, we're not in a country at war and all that stuff, Yeah, that's the thing too. You got to get used to the new cards with Chaos Legion. So it's like a whole new shebang to get used to. Jorge, thanks for the follow. Thanks for joining us. We'll be having giveaways today, and you do have to be a follower, and all you have to do is enter !Raffle. Speaking of that, guys, yes, I can open up a giveaway for you guys. And so you guys can face off against the mighty Wheel of Death and see how that goes. I've got to go to streamlabs.com. And I usually open 2 tabs of this so I can set up these giveaways and what's the other formation? And then I use one to spin the wheel. So let's get pumped, man. This is Splinterlands, and this is a 1 DEC tournament where everybody can prove their skill. It's not how deep your wallet is in this realm. All right, Streamlabs is going slow to resolve, but anyway, we got our giveaway started. That's the important thing. TLD, thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow. Maybe you will be our lucky winner on the Wheel of Death today. All right, guys, I have a bye, but I can go over and search the tournament and see if I see some names. Saku usually puts on a good performance. Where Gewint, I think he has, I think, pretty high collection power to be in this tournament, but we welcome him and we'll see what skill he has today. Psycho Pumpkin, I think I recognize that name from joining us in previous tournaments, but if we were gonna check on somebody as I scroll through there, Saku would probably provide an interesting match for us. Saku defeating somebody here. Let's see what this is. This rule set says no healing and Stampede. Stampede, usually a rule set modification I completely ignore. It hardly ever seems to come into play, in my opinion. But we have no healing here. Let's take a look at it. 21 mana. You can choose from fire, earth, and death. But looks like Obsidian's going to face off against Brood. Or Brood. Brood, huh? Brood. Alright, there's a scary character there that is an expensive rare from the Chaos Legion set. Curse Wendigo is a beast because he brings that thorns, right? We've got a sneak attack from the silent, and there's a little hidden snipe going on with that camouflage. That magic is taking its toll. Thorns, heavy damage. Saku is going to run away with that without much trouble at all. How you guys all doing out there? Are you guys feeling it? You guys feeling good? Arseman, thanks for coming today. Good to see you. Good times, my friends. All right, I brought this up. Get the widgets, and I can load up a wheel. We'll do that in just a few moments. Yes, that was Saku though. That was Saku's match. That wasn't my own. I have a bye this tournament, so I'm waiting to face my next opponent. Let's is Crypto Chicken? He might be. Oh, here comes my opponent. Let's take a look. That username almost looks German. It's like Scharbohesen or something. Schako Berhesen. Okay, this is gonna be a stun rule set. No legendaries. No legendaries not affecting us whatsoever because our tournament uses no legendaries. Also, I don't know if there's a single creature in Novice that has stun. But that's the rule set we're going to face anyway. This guy has a pretty high collection power. I'm just taking a peek at him there. Anyway, we got 48 mana, guys. Fire, life, dragon, and earth. Alright, let's create. I need a beast of a lineup. I'm checking things over because that is a ton of mana. Oh, there's a Prismologist. There's that double strike guy. You got Disintegrator. Oh, there's the Forgotten one. Ooh, coupled with the Djinn, that could be tough. Well, let's see. If I faced off against those guys, how would I handle it? If I was doing white, who would the front guy be for white? That's kind of an issue. Yeah, let's try this, and then we're going to use the taunt to possibly pull damage off of my front guy. With this much mana, it's probably an okay option to bring in Goblin Tower. I don't think that we'll face any blast damage, and using a high mana healer should be no problem when we have 48 mana. I could run a Regal. That would guard the snipe position, and everything's going to come to the taunt anyway. What do I got? 9 mana left? Probably throw some magic in, right, guys? I'll try that. That's 6 mana. Let's do there we go. I think I've got a lineup, guys. 45 mana. I did a pretty good job of spending the mana. Let's see what happens. Hopefully I'm not playing against a super pro. Avoidable Void, how are you, my friend? I looked yesterday and Google says broad is pronounced Brad, as in broad shoulders, but I'm still going with bro. Well, I'm gonna go with, for a while I think I might say brood or broad until somebody comes in and says, hey, look, this is how it's pronounced for sure. Oh, all right, Arseman, hey, that's cool. Thanks for making the stream. Yeah, you know, if you come late to the tournament, you know, that happens and all that jazz, you know. The only guy that can't come late for sure is me and Z the Dragon here. We have to kick the stream on. But I think it was yesterday I missed the tournament, but anyway, Okay, something about there is a crap ton of guys out here. He is using the near exact same lineup, but I am using a magic character for 3 damage while he uses a sniper. This is gonna have to be interesting, I would say. Wow. And I'm not getting any help from my flyer. Not much help. Jarks is still going after my Regal. But yeah, if anybody can see my slight smile, it looks like I'm gonna pull this one off. Moving on. Z the Dragon, I pulled off my first win. What say you? And it looks like my magic choice with the 6 mana card looks like ends up being a good choice. Unlocking. Oh my gosh. Oh, my old friend is here. From a way long time ago business. And Olsen, Eric, like, he wanted us to face off and, create this and that. But we weren't enemies, we were just in the same business together. But there's my old bud from our way back business. And do you remember that time when it's like there was 2 or 3 of us? We got this like a Zoom going type thing, and we had this like long discussion, and people were joining in and stuff. I don't know if you remember that time, but anyway, yeah. But anyway, yeah, it's great having you unlocking Faith, and he's getting into streaming, and I'm happy to help him in his journey, especially if it is Splinterlands, because we love Splinterlands. Google Hangouts, yes, awesome. All right, got unlocking Faith. Were you able to get in the tournament? I hope you're out there practicing and trying things out. I've got my next battle here. Let's see what happens, guys. We got the giveaways in session, guys, and so if you are a follower, you can just enter !Raffle, and then you can take your shot at the Wheel of Death. I don't know, sometime soon we'll bump up the prizes, but we kind of have to scale as things become possible. All right, 15 mana, guys, looking at a life gain. I don't know. I'm stirring up some thoughts here, and I thought, White's got such low hit points, but they got some powerful cards. So I'm not ruling out the White Hippo, General Sloan, I guess. I'll take a peek at Black. Black looks like it would pump my opponent's hit points up. Life Sapper. A Life Sapper could be trouble, giving him a bunch of hit points. Plus the Sneak guy is 2 melee. Yeah, let's see. Is it gonna be possible for White? I'd love to use this double strike, because that's 4 damage per round. But what would my front guy be? Let me see if I can do a monk plus double strike. Kind of puts me pretty thin. I could run, there's a filler for, I could put like a scrapper in. This is challenging, guys. This is challenging. Let's see what's in green. Is there any small guys? There's an acid shooter, hill giant. There would be monk again. This is a dilemma. This is a dilemma. I so want to use White here. I don't know, but I'm afraid of losing my front man, and then this guy becomes poopy, right? Let's try some little baby cards, and that way I can put this guy like kind of in the back, and I think I might have to move him here to guard against sneak vulnerability. I want to see what happens running this and see what happens to me. All right, what do you guys think? What was the perfect lineup there? Which Splinter would you guys have gone with? I'll pull the audience a little bit here. All right, guys. After we close out this face-off, then I will select somebody as a winner, and then we'll spin the wheel of death. Okay, so he spread himself out, which is usually pretty smart strategy in a life gain match. At least that's what I call this rule set. It started off pretty good. Yeah, look at that double strike just kicking some butt. I don't know if I could have got away with it against all lineups, but it looks like I'm going to pull it off here. Are you checking in on this, Z? All right. Z the Dragon. And Z the Dragon is a real person, guys. So you guys can see him. There he is. Because it could be funny if, like, I was always looking off to the side and going, what do you think, Z? And then, like, if he doesn't say anything, you know. It could be quite a performance, right, guys? Yes, double strike for the win for sure. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, I see. Okay. All right. I'm gonna. Oh, cool. Okay, so I pulled off my first round. I'm doing pretty good this time. No, it is not my older brother. If you remember, kind of my family structure from long ago, yes, I do have an older brother. He's 3 years older. But this is a friend. Yeah. And sometimes he looks older because I think he has some gray in his hair and spots, but he's actually quite younger than me. Okay, guys, here comes the raffle. I hope you got I hope you're a follower if you'd like to participate in this raffle, because you must be a follower, and then you enter ! raffle, and we are gonna draw right now. So I hope you got that in time. All right, here comes the rock and roll. Close the entries. Pick a winner. AHMY. So it's like Young. Young has won. And that means we're going to bring up the mighty wheel of death with Dr. Blight. Dun, dun, dun. Maybe I could even bring in sound alerts. I haven't been there in a while, but I set all this stuff up. Log in with Twitch. Can't it do it for me automatically, this darn thing? I have to give permissions, I guess. Dashboard sounds, new stuff, my alerts. There we go. Let's see what this death one does. And
he did put his IGN in because I asked him.
Okay. Everyone can play this alert. Don't they have a volume 100%? Alert settings. Open sound. What's that do? Well, this is quite a rabbit hole I got myself into. They used to have, like, I could play it from my back office. Alert setting. What if I... Play on this page. This might work. Let's see what this does. Oh, yes! The Wheel of Death sound effect is back. We gotta have all the extras. This other death I think is the Star Wars guy dying. Let's see. Let's see if I press this one. Yeah, it is. Alright, guys, the Wheel of Death is here. Let's spin it and see what happens. For AM Young is our winner. Let's spin the wheel. AM Young is gonna score. Oh my gosh, it's unbelievable. That is like that's gotta be like 1 in 20. It just comes up all the time. It's just crazy. I don't think I need to readjust the odds. I think that's just plain lucky. But anyway, legendary owned Chaos Legion. Let's go over to cardauctions.com where you get the largest discount in the industry. And let's take a look at the Chaos Legion legendary cards. And we'll see what we can come up with for our lucky winner. Loading, it says. And regular. Okay, so how about, I suppose this guy's crazy expensive now. Oh, that's not too bad. Let's purchase you a Izza the Fanged. Let's do that. She's an interesting character. So I'll buy that. And once I put that in my cart and I pay for it in the top left, it's going to show that I get the card. And then it's going to show me my awesome discount I get for buying the card at this site, rather than just using the main Splinterlands market. So I get a little discount action, shooting the money back to me. Awesome. Now I'll have a fanged gal around to award you. And we already have his in-game username, right? It's a really famous death scream. It's in all the Star Wars, right? Yeah, and they asked if it's a Stream Raider scream. I don't know if I don't know that yet. I haven't played Stream Raider, but it probably is, but I just don't. Yeah. Okay. Wilhelm? All right. So Z the Dragon says it's Wilhelm Scream. It's in all the Star Wars ones. Is there a bid? Is
used once in every movie.
Okay, there's this thing on my mind. Godly Rich asked if you can bid at card auctions, and you can't yet, but if we had enough votes, that needs to be a priority feature, we could start working on that, right? But we kind of have to figure out what people are going to use the most, if that makes sense. It does, right? So we want all of our members and supporters to be happy. All right, I have to find how to send this to... Oh, look, my DEC arrived from my discount. Awesome. All right, I'm sending this awesome card. It is sent. Congratulations. All right, the wheel is now hidden, and hopefully I didn't time out a match. I got to talking there. I'm going to be facing Sarlander. We're in this novice tournament with no legendaries. Vurai, how are you, my friend? How are you? Welcome to the party. Hope you're having a great day. All right. Let's see what's up here. This says no arrows. I got 18 mana. If white was available, we could probably rule them out pretty quickly. White summoner having the +1 arrow. Therefore, that would be a terrible decision because we'd get no help from the summoner. 18 mana. So I'm tempted. I mean, if I used blue, it could save against the arrows. If I use black, I can keep the magic off me. I don't know. Like if green were to face off against black, though, the summoner stuff is negated. Plus, it's -1 against the other team. So I'm kind of tempted to bring out maybe a Cursed Wendigo, and we could bring in this guy because he's got a 2 damage he's sitting on. I think we're barking up the right tree, and I'd like to use this, but I don't want him to be targeted by sneak. So I'll probably put him in the middle position. I think I've got a team. Well, what do you guys think? I got a minute to think this lineup over. I think it's pretty sweet. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Yeah. Life is good. Life is good. We're in the Splinterlands awesomeness. You're riding the wave of Splinterlands. It's great. It's a beautiful, beautiful game. All right, so let's see what happens, guys. Yes, did I forget to open up the next drawing? I probably did. Oh no. Oh wait, yeah. I'm gonna complete that one, and then I'm gonna open up a new one. And so, if you guys are a follower, all you have to do is enter !raffle, and boom, you're gonna be in this next drawing. So I just opened a fresh new one, and we'll see what you can win. !raffle, not to play. All right, I am up against a melee enhancement, and that means I kind of have to be concerned that my enough life stays on my cursed Wendigo. So that was awesome there. The speed of my Wendigo is taking out his front man. Thorns is doing its damage, and yeah, I think that looks like a very nice cruise. I didn't lose a single monster. Nice. Way to go, Brood, or Broad, however you pronounce it. Next battle, I'm having quite the cruise through this tournament. I remember not long ago, I didn't even get past the qualifying match. Thank you, Dr. K. You think I played that one right? All right, next condition is rule set's going to be no melee with Enrage. That means that Thorns becomes completely useless. So we're going to have to think about how do we protect ourselves from ranged and magic. All right, let's see. Well, if we did use black, there doesn't look like a lot of characters there. That's no good. But that would have been -1 magic. That could have helped. We could, if we had white, you know, they don't have a ton of hit points. Let's check green out. You know, green would give us that magic buff, and then if we can, you know, this taunt, you know, he's got a lot of hit points. That might bring us through. There's so much mana here. I'm going to see if this Goblin Tower can hopefully be fast enough to land a hit on my opponent. Of course, I'm going to be getting the +1 magic, so I probably can fill in my big magic guys. Just in case there is a snipe, I'm going to do my best to use the speed of the Regal to avoid the snipe. And then, of course, I'm going to bring Jarks in for a heavy-duty snipe here. And you guys all know, maybe not if you're a super beginner, but the classic lineup in this game is melee, then magic, then range. Reason for that being that magic can still fire in front, but poor ranged, when it gets to the front, cannot fire or attack anymore. So let's see what we got going on here. I still got 5 mana left. I'm feeling reasonably comfortable with this. I'm trying to figure out if I need to put this healer guy in front of the sniper. Probably not a bad idea. This guy would kick out. Here's another magic damage for me. Might as well throw him in, and he needs to die before the Goblin Psychic. 1 mana left, and there's my setup. Let's see what happens, guys. Arseman says, I'm ready for the Wheel of Death, baby. All right. Okay, so here comes, we've got a lot of similar characters here. Crazy. And he's thrown in a scatter shot. So he's got a scatter shot. I brought in a 2 magic player. Wow, scatter shot's at 4 speed. He's only doing 1 damage though. I think I'm off to the races here, but now he's picked me off. Ouch. I grabbed his healer. That feels good. I got his goblin tower, so he can't attack anymore because of his position. It's a very close match, but my early inclination is that I think I'm in control of this, and it's now over. Onwards I move. Wow, this tournament is an ego boost for me, Z. Well, what do you think, brother? I'm not used to progressing so far.
That's pretty impressive.
Thanks, Z. Okay, something about we got quite a few viewers here. That's awesome, and we'll be waiting for our next match. But in the meantime, here comes another drawing, and as most of you know, you do have to be a follower, and then you just enter !Raffle, and you're good to go. You can participate. And here we go. We're going to pick a winner. It's going to be Lord A. Lord A, you are the next spinner. Never fear, guys. There is going to be another drawing on the books. You can take your chance at winning. And I'm going to make the wheel appear and spin for Lord A. Thank you. Thank you, Juno. Thank you. Okay, wow. Look at you guys are on fire. See how big the rare and death is on the wheel? But you guys keep finding those great prizes. An epic card for Lord A. We'll need there's his username. I'm grabbing it. All right, Control C and something about we're gonna go to card auctions and see if we can find an epic that looks tasty. All right. Everybody, you use Acid Shooter. It's a nice card. Kind of has to kick out that poison. Here's this guy's a pretty big guy here. Red's big answer to magic. I'll give you a choice. Do you want an Acid Shooter or a Djinn Inferni? Do you want an Acid Shooter or a Djinn Inferni? What's your choice? Or do you want me to make the choice for you? Do you want green or red? What do you prefer? Which popsicle do you want? All right. Z the Dragon says you're going to grab an Inferni, and so I'll pick him up for you, and I'll make sure I get the largest discount in the industry, of course, and watch my DEC savings in the top left corner, and waiting for it. And where's my savings? Well, it usually doesn't. There it is. All right. Okay, as I go into my cards, I got to go to Chaos Legion and select red. And there he is. And send to Lord A. There we go. All right, guys, I think it'll be just a couple moments in my next round in the tournament. We'll be rolling. Yes, he scored an epic. That's pretty good spinning, guys. All right. How you doing, Dave? Okay. Opening up the tournament, and I'm still not on to the next round yet. Let's see how everybody's shaping up. We got 5-1, 5-0. Kind of seeing some new names here. Saku's been playing with us for a while. He's 5-1. Usually his lineups won't let us down. If I can find a match from Saku. Saku's defeating. Oh, it looks like somebody surrendered or ran scared. This is Queasy was their name. Oh, let's go check this new person, Sentient. That's cute. That's like spelled different, but it's like sentient being. Oops, that's not the one I wanted. It jumped on me. Odasin, I think he's a longtime player. He's probably got some good lineups for us. But here, let's see this person. I think 5-1. Okay, this back to basics. Strip the monsters of all their abilities and an earthquake. So basically, every creature's gonna have to take 2 damage because if you strip all the abilities, nobody can be flying, right? Sentience chose Obsidian Green, and he's facing off against Brood. Brood is his opponent. So there's a negate of Obsidian's +1 magic, but -1 health, and is going to hit all of Obsidian's creatures here. Well, but we know Sentient walks away with a win here. Let's see what's up. Well, one thing I can see is that doesn't sit well with me is he's stacking his melee creatures, so they can't attack while they're all stacked up like that. Earthquakes knocking guys off, and so this magic guy, he's in front, and the ranged, they can't attack from the front position. All right, that is that. Oh my, I'm gonna face off against Odison, and I think he knows what he's doing, so let's see what happens. I think I'm catching on to this this novice tournament format here. Let's see. 19 mana with Holy Protection, so all the monsters are going to receive Divine Protection. And there's no summoner buff, so it just matters which Splinter I want to play. I won't get any benefit from the summoner. So, white typically to me is just a little bit weaker. The double strike guy will stay alive longer maybe because of the Divine Shield, but let's take a look. 19 mana. What if we ran that Forgotten one? Looks tasty. This is, I don't know, it's kind of a dilemma here. There's a monk. I can use that with either color. I'm tempted to think about that double strike again, but let's see. If I used a monk here, I could back it up with strong magic. What is that? 12, 4, 16. That would be just one too many, I think, because we only have 19 mana. See, this would be 10 for this would work. So basically, I'm kind of in. If he goes white, the only thing I'm in fear of is that double strike. I've got one. I don't know. This kind of divides my guys up a little bit, because one's going for the back, one's going for the front. Let's see what happens if I think about running a protected double strike. So if I maybe spread my guys out a little bit, if I run something like that, now what could be in the back? We got a follow up in here. Thanks for the follow. And what are you guys sensing? We could run this cheap magic guy in there, and then we could kind of pump this guard the back like that, and then I gotta put something in there for I think I'm gonna roll out this just to make sure I've got something rocking. Guard my Pelacor a little bit more, so I made a last second adjustment. He's choosing red, so let's see how this turns out. Yeah, Ars. Yeah. Well, we're you take a little in, you give a little out. Everything works out. Let's see what's going on here. Wow, at 2 damage red. Yikes, 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 yikes. Well, okay, come on, double strike. So that 2 damage ranged is a 2 speed on top of everything, huh? Come on, double strike. Ouch. We gotta get through this front guy. Yeah, baby. How about a hallelujah for double strike? All right, guys, hang in there. Our next drawing is right around the corner. Marcus is running through this tournament for once. My brain is clicking. Maybe I'm finally getting the hang of Chaos Legion Novice. All right, let's see what's up. What's our next rule set gonna be? Yeah, I love double strike when it works. I hate seeing my double strike guy get killed. All right, Junos. Yeah, just remember that all you have to do is be a follower, and you enter !Raffle, and you're good to go. You'll be in the next drawing coming up. 18 mana, something about Divine Shield hitting all my monsters and Sneak Attack is into the mix. Now, if I knew my opponent was going to go heavy sneak, I could maybe sneak in a Kelia here because he armors everybody. But I don't know for sure that my opponent will play into the rule set. Well, just for a quick peek, let's take a look at blue. I don't know, something about this. This is setting off my spider sense here. 18 mana. Huh. I wish there was like... This is interesting with shield. Red, so red is an option. Isn't there a guy with shield? Yeah, like this guy. So I think I'm going to give this a shot. I'm going to get a little bit creative here. I'm going to put a shield guy in the back just in case my opponent plays into the sneak rule set. Now monk would be an option for kind of some cheap hit points up front. We've got this thing can be a hit point placement. Plus he's got close range. So that gets us at 9 hit points. I'm tempted to kind of come in with some magic here. So 10 mana. So I don't have enough for these two big mana guys. Maybe if I run that, what do I only have 4 left. Do I have enough to do, what is that? That'd be 17. Or why don't I see if I can get away with this guy, because he's doing 2 damage. I'll settle in like this. We'll put this guy here, and we're gonna call that a lineup. We'll see if my opponent plays into the sneak rule set and hits my shield guy. We'll see how long we can keep that shield guy alive. You like to avoidable void, which card do you like to run? Let's see. Oh, Grund plus Carnage Titan. So you talking that playing that in that's probably a little bit further along in the levels of cards, I would imagine. Okay, this guy's gone shield to the front. So this is a little bit scary. Yeah, he's got some melee attackers. I'm trying to keep my guys alive. Come on, magic. Well, there's that one. I've got a bad feeling. Yeah, I misstepped. I stepped in it. Crapola. All right, 29 with blast damage. I'm tempted to bring out the double strike, but I really need to be mindful of speed. Let's see if, I don't know, let me try to put this together, shape it up. I'm thinking about using a time mage because I want to make sure that I get the speed jump, and with double strike, I think I might be able to make that work with the blast damage. This is a case to use Portal Spinner for once, because he's got scatter shot, and then that can lead to a blast damage. But just as useful might be using, say, like a 2 magic card. This guy's running 2. He's at 3 speed, supply runner. So maybe we can do that. And I got to make sure I keep my backline guy protected. Got 5 mana left. Could run this. We could run... That's doing 2 damage. I kind of like the looks of that. And then maybe we run... This is just in case I could get lucky enough to get a miss off this guy. I think I'm going to use this guy. I want to keep Pelacor alive, so I've got him in the middle. It's such a dilemma here. You know, we could... What's supply runner? Is he really fast? We could run it like this. We could run it like this. But anyway, what I'm looking to do is trying to guard Pelacor. How many hit points? That guy's got 3 hit points. And that guy's got 4 hit points. Time Mage is going to die pretty fast. Alright, I got to come up with something. Tried to guard Pelacor. Let's see what happens, guys. A double heal. Are you talking green? All right, let's see what happens here. Oh, he's chosen armor. We got a follower up in here. Thanks, brother. And if you enter ! Raffle, you can participate in a free drawing coming up in a few moments. All right, what is that? A Cruel Seth pod, maybe? He is bringing in a nasty Tridon with 3 magic. That scares me pretty good. Plus, he's got a Opportunist that might get into the middle of my lineup. Oh, man, that's going to come after my... Oh, at least my double strike was able to fire. That would have been nasty if I lost the double strike guy. Z the Dragon's looking at me and saying word. He's saying word. I thought I was going to run away with this one, but Tridon's got a nasty amount of hit points. I am down to the bare minimum, and it is not looking good. Son of gun, throw your mouse and swear, everybody. I just got knocked out. We'll cover a couple matches from the top guys here, then we'll zoom out of here. Well, let's get you guys a beautiful giveaway, and I will pick somebody. It's gonna be Madala 4K. Don't think I've seen that username, at least very often anyway. But welcome to the party. I opened up another giveaway. You guys can get in on that at your leisure. And let's go ahead and open up the wheel. Down, down, down. Where's my... Don't I have sound alerts going somewhere? So bring on the death sound effect. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here he goes. The Wheel of Death is going to bring death for once. Death has come. Z the Dragon is face palming. Death has to come every once in a while as the most likely outcome. It's not like legendary is the most likely outcome. Anyway, as I go into card auctions and select commons, go ahead and pick your favorite common from Chaos Legion, and I will happily send it to you, and I will need your in-game username. Yeah, word, IVE. Evolu's word. Yeah. Yes, it's a happy death day. Happy death day. It's funny to say that, isn't it? You know, we say happy birthday, but, you know, death doesn't have to be a terrible thing. You know, it can be a happy death day. We got an in-game username, and which card would you prefer us to send to you? Oh, Deep Lurker. Not a problem. That's the best common out of the set. And, you know, if you were asking me, I'd pick the same darn card. I buy some of those just every once in a while because I feel like they might appreciate. Not financial advice, of course, but he is a beast. I can't believe the price on that guy right now. He used to be about 27 cents. I might have to get out my wallet and rock and roll on some Deep Lurkers. Anyway, I'm purchasing my Deep Lurker, and in the top left, you'll see I'll be getting the maximum discount in the industry just because I used the card auction site instead of the main market at Splinterlands. Benefit of using a third-party site. All right. Pretty funny what Dr. K said. What do you think of that, Z? Thaddeus would agree with the Happy Death Day. And isn't that Brood's name? Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, there. Okay, so that's kind of a funny little joke. For all Splinterland players to enjoy, join us in the dream of bringing together a huge computer lab of Splinterlands players. I think that sounds cool. I think we're also pursuing a live brick and mortar hobby shop. Z the Dragon and myself think that we might have quite a bit of fun with that. Also got another guy that's interested in that as well. Anyways. Let's see. Did we send this card to him? Not yet. So let's go to Chaos Legion. Select blue. And there's this beast. Never did you think an ugly fish would look so good. All right, grabbing the username. Placing. That doesn't look like the right username. Is it Matt? What is the username for this character? Is it Matt?
It's his exact Twitch name. That's his name.
The Matt one? Oh, so I've got the right one. Oh, okay. We got her done. Let's take a peek at a couple of the finalists in the tournament. Do a last drawing, and maybe we'll call it a day, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see, as I go into events and I select this, we got Old School House going 8-0, Rin 8-1, Murphy BH 8-1, Mondroid 8-3. Well, let's see what this undefeated Old School House is bringing for us today. It'd be cool if you could like click on it like as they're playing it live. That'd be kind of funky. Maybe it could show each side making their team, but you know, there's obvious problems with that, with like cheating. But it could be, you know, if we get to the really big leagues for tournaments, the players could be, you know, doing it live, and then they would make sure that they're doing the lineups and not some kind of AI. And then you could show everybody else them making the team. That'd be the real big leagues. Anyway, Old School House facing off against Jam. Let's just call him Jam. What's this? Every character is going to get armor. There's a butt ton of mana. Let's see what happens here. Pump up the Jam. All right, there's Grund. And wow, Grund is going to be brought to use, huh? A crap ton of mana. The Stalker ranged guy on the death side, and I would say the most valuable rare card from Chaos Legion, Cursed Windaku. All right, let's see this thing unfold. So there's a taunt in the back from Old School. Drawn damage. Ground, so basically Ground is protected. So this is used even in the big leagues, taunt drawing damage off. And you'll see that with Lord of Darkness, the Pegasus, and then that flying creature used for taunt in Death. I forget his name, but many of you probably remember that. He's got Magic, Reflect, Void, Scavenge, I think. Don't make me look him up. Or I could. Anyway, that's Old Schoolhouse pulling away with a very decisive win. He's at 8-1. I'm sure that he will be in the top 3. Guys, it's been great having you today. We'll be back tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. As long as that fits Z the Dragon's schedule. And we'll be doing the giveaways, of course. And hey, we gave out a legendary today, so that beats the average pack. Yes, I'm going to finish off with a drawing. Z the Dragon wants to make sure that everybody gets that awesome benefit. Everybody thank Z the Dragon. Let's take a look here at our drawing, and I'll pick a winner and close the entries, pick a winner. It's going to be T-Random, I'm going to bring the wheel on for you and spin a loo. Spin a loo. Let's see what happens. T-Random is facing off against Dr. Blight, and he's going to score. Wow. Nice wheel spins today, guys. That's going to be an epic. I'll zoom over to card auctions, make sure I save the maximum in the industry, and let's take a look. How about, it seems like this guy comes up in Novice. I'm going to send you a Magi of Chaos. I'm going to put him in my cart and buy him, and of course, see my beautiful savings in the top left.
Which name is also in the game.
All right, very good. Thank you, Z. Thank you, Z. What am I looking for here? Oh, yes, I got to go to my collection. Chaos Legion, that was a neutral. And let me grab his username. Yes, this card is used every once in a while in Novice. All right, as I select send, we are good to go. Okay, my beautiful people, it was fun having you. Catch us tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. See if you can join the tournament. Have some fun with us, and all this and that. I think I sent that off. I don't know. I've got news, guys. I've got news. Yeah, you bet, T. Yeah, old school. You're the one that's gonna run away with this tournament, I think, right? Oh, and you're watching, huh?
Yeah, he's also watching. He's 9-1 right now.
Well, if I happen to make it that far in the tournament, don't be watching my screen if we face off. I'm just joshing you. You'd never do that. Ha! Yeah, you betcha, Kiss. And oh yes, I had some news. I'm pretty damn excited about this. On the 31st, we're gonna get our first playable game back from the game developer. So working on a new game, and it's a proven concept. You'll have a lot of fun playing it. We have some ideas about, really making this game our own with some creative ideas that will probably come in the second wave of the game. But anyway, on the 31st, guys, on the 31st, give me one moment and I will grab the a Discord link where you could get notifications and stuff. No pressure or anything, but if you guys want to check out something new, it'd be great. And so grabbing this link, and so it's going to be our first playable version with the critical revisions that needed to be made to the game. So you guys can kind of alpha test, beta test. If you like that type of thing, maybe we could come up with a few rewards for helping us during that process. That's on the 31st. I'm looking forward to that. There is a development coming at Card Auctions, which is going to be lending based off Splinterlands card collateral. So kind of pumped up about that. We're also trying to punch through a mass purchase feature for Card Auctions. All right, thanks for putting up with the speech there. Anyway, guys, you guys be good, take care, and peace out. Z the Dragon, I don't know. There you go. Z the Dragon is signing off. All right, guys, have a lovely day. It was nice having you. Be positive.